through wire earth.
But we'll tell you a name that strikes even greater fear into the hearts of bad men everywhere.
Latin Larry!
We'll never forget the day Larry rode into the little town of Brimstone and walked into Cottonmouth Coffee Shop. He showed up to the counter and smiled straight at the barista.
Lemonade, please.
Every head in the place turned to look.
Now standing next to Larry at the bar was Crooked Carla.
Carla was one of a band of roasters and thieves that had been terrorizing our town, led by a ferocious outlaw named Evil Eye McNeil.
Carla was wearing the usual outlaw scowl.
Larry turned to her and smiled.
Mighty big front you got there, ma'am.
What's it to you?
Well, maybe I could help remove it.
I'd like to see you try.
The rest of us got out the way real fast.
The barista ducked behind the counter.
Larry and Carla moved about 10 paces from each other, hands at the ready.
Larry was still smiling.
Carla moved first, but she only just cleared her gun from its holster before Larry aimed the fire.
Zing!
There was no bang and no bullet, just a little bolt of light that hit Carla right in the heart.
Carla just stood there, her eyes wide with surprise. Then she dropped her gun, and a huge grin spread over her face. She rushed up to Larry and pumped his hand.
I'm mighty glad to know you, stranger. The drinks are on me. Lemonade for everyone.
When Evil Eye McNeil and his outlaw gang heard that Crooked Carla had gone straight, they started right down to their boots.
Most any outlaw would rather die than smile.
Evil Eye's men were shook up, but they weren't about to let on.
The very next day,
Dismal Dan.
Devilish Dale!
The dreadful dead.
rode into Brimstone, yelling like lunatics and shooting wild.
Bang, 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 bang.
The windows shattered.
And citizens scattered.
Then Lightning Larry showed up. He never warned them.
Never even stopped smiling.
Just saw 3 little bolts of light.
Zing, zing, zing!
Hit those outlaws right in the heart.
Larry's shots knocked the outlaws to the ground. They lay there trying to figure out what had hit them. They got up and looked around.
Looks like we did some damage, y'all.
Said Dismal Dan.
Hope nobody got hurt.
Said Devilish Dale.
We better get to work and fix this place up.
Said Dreadful Dan.
They spent the rest of the day replacing windows and apologizing to everyone who listened.
Then, for good measure, they picked up all the trash in the street.
Evil Eye McNeil had lost 3 more of his meanest men.
And he was furious.
He decided to do something really nasty.
The next day,
Stinky Steve
And Sickening Sally.
walked into the 79th National Savings and Loan with guns in hand.
They wore masks.
But everyone knew who they were. From the smell.
Stick up your hand.
Said Stinky Steve. Give us all the money in your vault.
Ordered Sickening Sally.
They were just backing out the door with the money bags when Lightning Larry strolled by.
Didn't even slow his step.
Just shot those bandits right in the back.
Zing, zing!
Went right through to the heart.
The puzzled outlaws stopped and looked at each other.
Seems a shame to steal the money of hard-working cowboys. We don't want to make their lives any harder.
They holstered their guns and walked back to the teller.
They plunked the money bags down on the counter.
Now you keep that money safe.
Then they pulled out their wallets and opened up accounts.
That was the last straw for Evil Eye McNeil. It was time for a showdown.
The next day at high noon, Larry was sipping lemonade at the Cottonmouth Coffee Shop. Evil Eye burst through the doors and stamped up to him.
I'm Evil Eye McNeil.
Hello, Evil Eye. Can I buy you a lemonade?
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Well, I don't know. Seems pretty spacious to me.
I'll be waiting for you down by the Okie Dokie Corral.
And Evil Eye stamped up.
Larry finished his lemonade and walked out on the main street.
Evil Eye was waiting for him, but Evil Eye wasn't alone.
There on either side of him were Rude Ralph,
Grimy Greg.
Creepy Cow,
Moldy Mac.
Lousy Lexi.
And Gruesome Gale.
And not a one of them looked friendly.
Nice day for a stroll.
called Larry.
Draw!
Said Evil Eye.
All of us citizens of Brimstone were lining Main Street to see what would happen.
Larry was still smiling, but we knew even Larry couldn't outshoot all those outlaws together.
Just then, a voice came out from the Cottonmouth Coffee Shop.
Like some help, Larry?
Wouldn't mind it.
Out stepped Crooked Carla, and right behind her were Dismal Dan, Devilish Dale, Dreadful Deb, Stinky Steve, and Sickening Sally.
They all took places beside Larry.
Hello, Evil Eye.
Called Carla.
Traitors!
Yelled Evil Eye.
Draw!
Said Larry with a smile.
Evil Eye and his crew drew their guns.
But Larry and his friends were an eye blink quicker.
Their guns fired 7 little bolts of light.
Zing!
Hit those outlaws right in the you-know-what.
Yippee!
Yelled Evil Eye.
He shot in the air.
Sing!
There was no bang and no bullet.
Just a little bolt of light.
Alright, y'all. Let's clean up this town once and for all.
Zing, zing, zing!
And before we could duck for cover,
Larry and Evil Eye and the others
turned their guns on the rest of us.
Bolts of light flew everywhere.
No one was spared.
not a man,
Woman,
Or child.
Yippee!
you never saw such a happy crowd.
we all rushed around.
And pumped each other's hands.
And hugged each other.
Then, the musicians got out instruments, and we had dancing too. Main Street was one huge party.
All the rest of that day,
And all through the night,
We never drank so much lemonade in all our days.
and with all the commotion, only a few of us saw Larry ride into the sunset.
can't say where he went.
Can't say what he's doing now.
But we bet he still aims for the heart.
Zing!